It's here. It is finally here. Ah! We've had to wait a while for this one, right? Like setbacks, delays, pushbacks, reshoots, I don't know. Who knows? Who cares? It's here. Stick around after the jump. Let's get into it. We'll watch the trailer. I've been hanging out for this all day. Then we'll get into the nitty gritty, but whoo! Beast mode! Alright, you ready? We're doing this. Oh, I'm so excited. Which is the front? Which is the front? Ah, how cool would it be to do that? Interesting song choice. Beasts be rising. Our world has transformed. Something else has awakened. Oh, monkey. Oh, that looks incredible.
Stand down. I'm not the one to fear, Prime.
Not the one to fear.
There is a darkness coming.
Optimus looks very boxy. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, Mirage, not Jazz. Oh, great. Kid, car. How many times have we seen they're not driving? I don't like that. I do like this. Mirage using Mirage powers to full effect. Cool. Oh! Oh! I love you, RC.
Of all the threats.
Oh, what? Bumblebee got stabbed. Who saw that coming? Peru looks lovely. Rhinox! Ooh. 1, 2, 3.
You've never faced.
Must only be 3 Terracons. Don't like your face.
Let them come.
Let them come. Oh! Oh! Toy accurate weapons!
And if you don't know, now you know.
It can be real.
It's real.
It's real. Why do we need that clip twice? I'm gonna need a minute. Let me gather my thoughts. It's cooking. It's percolating. Thoughts, feelings, combining into commentary. Okay. The first thing I want to address is just how much I hate it when they're kind of weird fluid machinery. That car turnaround where Mirage, not Jazz, went from one way to the other by transforming around. I hate that. I hate that about the Bayverse Transformers. Like, I would be perfectly fine with it if when they opened the hood, it was like a mess of machine parts. Or like, you know, have a look under a car, have more of the face being there. They're not actual cars, they're robots in disguise. If they can just jubba like wherever they want, Vogue, then why would you ever get punched, shot, stabbed, anything? Like when Bumblebee gets seemingly stabbed by what I have to assume is Scourge from his head being the Terracon symbol head. Don't know if I like that. It's not a very memorable mug. But anyway, would you not, like, as the stab is coming, just like, you know, Plastic Man around it and just not get hit? Stupid. I'm assuming as well that this is not final CG renders of everyone. I do think that they looked really good. Like, I was very happy with the finish of everyone that we saw, but it did feel like maybe not all the texture and lighting was quite there yet. I do think that some of, like, the new models that we saw for, like, Bumblebee and for Optimus looked a little stripped back for my taste. I do actually think that he looked cooler at the end of the Bumblebee movie than he is so far appearing in this one. And just as a general rule, I'm not a fan that every single Transformer has an arm cannon. I do like it when they need to pull out some ordnance. You know, even have it stored in his thigh like Robocop style or something like that. Prime's Ion Blaster is iconic, and we got it in Bumblebee. Seems like we are taking a deliberate step towards the first sort of the first 5 Bayverse-y kind of movies. I think probably the 2 new characters that you get to see the most of in this sizzle reel is Optimus Primal. Love. He looks so much like that early concept art that we got. And we also got to see a lot of RC, which was really nice. I think her model looks really good. I love the way that their faces are slightly less alien and just made out of like the bits. With the exception of Optimus Prime, we got to see that Bayverse thing of him. It's like, surprise, I'm Voldemort! And then, you know, close it back up. Keep it closed. Face for radio, that one. Don't need the snake nostrils. And with the whole, like, Mirage not Jazz thing, I'm not a big fan of name slaps when anything gets adapted. It's what they used to do with, like, the X-Men all the time, and it was just... It always feels vaguely insulting. I don't think there would have been anything wrong with having that be Jazz. Like, yeah, he dies in, you know, the first Bayverse film, but Bumblebee and Optimus are there, and they made it seem like they... Like, just do it. Just do that one. Who was that hurting, right? Did like his powers, but... Him using his powers was pretty cool. There's no way around that. That was dope. Didn't really get to see much of Wheeljack. Got to see him in vehicle mode for that cool, like, oh no, a missile. You can guarantee that's going to shoot through the panel van, right? It has to. And we did get to see him from the back on that cool Peruvian bit where Bumblebee was conspicuously absent. I wouldn't be surprised if they do Bumblebee got killed. Now we have to go to Peru to find out what's really happening with all these Terracons that are coming after us that we can't beat by ourselves. Bumblebee's dead. They got Bumblebee. What's that? Bumblebee's back in the final act in a slightly different vehicle mode to help out and win the day for everyone? Done. From what we saw as well, the Terracons must be like quite the legit threat, because you've got, what, there's 3 of them, isn't there? Like there's Scourge, Nightbird, and Battletrap, and then on the good guy side, we've got Optimus, Mirage, Bumblebee, RC, and Wheeljack. And then they're obviously going to have to go and get the help of the Beast to take them down after they probably kill Bumblebee, but he will come back because they do that. Airazor, Rhinox, Cheetor, and Primal. I don't know if Rat Trap's in it, but like we saw those 4. So, what? 9 against 3 is going to be a difficult fight. It just nerfs Optimus too much. And Primal. Like, you know... So you'd have to imagine that there's going to be a bunch of like nameless Genericons who are, you know, their backup. One of them will probably drool and have like a weird tongue or something because they like that kind of thing. Hair spikes or something stupid like that. Just to fill it out for that final battle that we got to see, which was exceptional. Huh? Toy weaponry on movie Primal. Is Optimus Primal going to almost be the most faithful to the source material update of a character in this Bayverse? Potentially. Speaking of the Beasts, I get that they're ancient, and I know for whatever reason the Bayverse thing is if a Transformer is ancient, they have no color. But it makes them sit really flat and weirdly desaturated against the rest of the Autobots who are rocking some bright color schemes. It would have been nice if maybe their beast modes were dark, but then get in some colored accents, like some blue, white, and red on Optimus Primal wouldn't have hurt. Because just in that one bit we got to see where he smashed down, very grey mess. Even Cheetor, who could be the same color as Bumblebee, and that could have been a fantastic joke to have going through the film, really desaturated. On the whole, despite seeing that stepping out of Mirage scene twice for some reason, we got to see some really cool things, and they definitely want us to know that the Beasts are going to be a big part of it, even though I can't help but think that we won't even see them until at least halfway through the movie, right? Transformers doing their thing. Terracons arrive. They beat everyone up. It's a horrible fight. The Terracons talk about being there to get, you know, not just them, or like, we're not here for you, that's just a bonus, it's a bonus time. It's like, who are you here for? And then they track them to Peru or something, but they find them first, and then Bumblebee gets to come back to life if he dies. But even though they showed us a lot of Beast in the trailer, I don't think that we're actually going to get a huge amount of Beast in the film. I'd love to be wrong, but I don't think I'm gonna be. So that's pretty well that. That's all we've got until some more toy leaks come, or they do some official reveals, or we get our next trailer, which I assume is probably 2 or 3 months away, to be honest. But I think they're gonna have a hell of a time making any decent Studio Series figures out of RC and Mirage. They were skinny. There wasn't a lot of car there. The Beasts, I don't think they'll have any problem with, and what we've seen from Battle Trap looks great. The toy potential. The toy potential! What do you think? Hit me up down below. I want to hear your thoughts. What are the rumors? What's going around? How are we feeling about this? Hit me up. Let's get nerdy with it.